All right, so today we're going to be shooting the Kalibrgun Cricket 1. This is the first one. I've had this for about, since 2017, about 5 years. And I thought the 254 slugs were the right slugs for this, but they apparently are not. I am now shooting a 253 36 dish. It's a slightly smaller slug. So I have some targets downrange. I just shot 2 groups. One was definitely an inch or under, and the second one was even tighter, probably about a ½ inch. So no cherry picking. I'm just going to shoot about 5, 6, or 7 groups, depending how it goes, on the little targets, which you'll see. I have a camera behind me, and let's do this. So. Still tight.
Could be battery pelted.
Maybe.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it without thinking too much. There you go, it's one. All right, going down one more. See, I'm rushing it. I'm gonna see if I don't rush.
Slow it down a touch.
Without even trying, right? Wow. That is insane. All right. This is the 3rd group. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. 2 clicks and there we go. Wow, bullseye.
Much better.
Much better. No, that was bad. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
4th group.
That one looks like you either pushed some stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm going a little too fast, so I'm going to take it a little slower.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh. Look at that 4 group. Went in the same hole.
Yep.
All right. Wow. Ooh. Felt that breeze. All right, one more group. Right on the bottom. Let's make this a good one. Nice. Should have shot a little high because I thought the wind was in my face. Wow. All right, well, that's how many groups? From top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total, but 6 just now.
Yeah.
All right, so that was 6 speed groups. I'd be curious to see what those look like, but anyway. So, there are the groups. We'll measure them at home. That was with a AVS 253 36 grain dish out to 100 yards with a 5-year-old Cricket. By the way, this gun has never leaked, never failed me. Just a great gun, just an all-around great gun. So today I'm back at the range. This is day 2 with the first Kalibrgun Cricket. This is with the side cocking lever, but it is back here versus being here. So why am I doing a video on this Cricket 1, which I've had since I bought it in 2016, and I'll tell you, the only thing that was really an issue with this gun was the regulator. The original regulator from Kalibrgun was horrible. I put a Yuma in it, and it is fantastic. Okay, great. By the way, I don't say that because I'm sponsored by Yuma or anything else. I just think they make really good products. Just like Kalibrgun. I'm not sponsored by them, but they make really good guns, and their Tactical 2 is really exciting. So before I went out and go purchase the Tactical 2, I wanted to go back to this gun and retest. So I was here about 2 days ago with my buddy Mark. He's Wrangler 1 on GTA, and he's shooting the Vulcan 3 in 30 cal, and we found some really good slugs that work in his gun in 306. Now, that'll be in the next video, but for this particular video, this is what I shot 2 days ago. This was a sighter, so 3 shots to sight in my scope. I'm using the Cronus. It's the first Cronus, the BTR. It's not as good as the second one, but it's good enough. This was off camera, and this one here, I took some measurements, and here, I'll put them on the screen. So this one, I believe, is like, everything's under 0.9. Oh, I wrote them right here, 0.97. Then I shot this one up here, really, really tight, 0.564. So I said, let me turn on the camera and shoot 6 more. And that's what you'll see in the second part of this video. That was the first day. We're gonna do it in reverse because I plan to shoot really tight today. It's a really great day. So here I got 0.611, 0.812, 1.16. Again, it duplicated that, 1.16. I started, you start getting tired, no excuses. That's why I'm back here the second day. This is a 1.69 and this is a 1.2. No cherry picking, I just shot these groups, and I'm gonna do the same thing today. So this board, and you'll see some close-up photos, I'll put them in the video. But I created another board today. So what I plan to do today is shoot the board again. I have I'm gonna shoot these tight ones because I'm so, and this is at 100 yards, by the way. We're not shooting at 50 or 75. No, this is 100. And I'm just gonna go straight to 100 because I have the scope zeroed, everything ready. I have these bigger ones here because I may try something different. But right now, the 36 grain 253 is what's really working much better than the 254. I made a video about 2-3 years ago on this gun, but it really, the 254 is not right. I slugged this gun as well as the Catran, which is also a CZ barrel. These are CZ barrels, and they came in around 2525. That's pretty good. Now, why do I keep slugging barrels, and why do I keep talking? Why do I offer so many diameters at AVS Slugs? Well, because the key to shooting, and I have this on the website, the key to shooting slugs properly is matching the diameter first as closely as possible to seal those grooves so air doesn't get around and get in front of it, especially in the suppressor, and create all this turbulence. Now, you could say, well, it's not that critical. Okay, it's more important to have a slug that has the right weight and length for the give and twist, along with enough power to shoot it. Now, this idea of shooting in the 1,000 range, it's not necessary, okay? That's transonic. You know from other people's videos that that's really not the place to be shooting at. Around 900, 920, that's pretty, and as it leaves the muzzle at 920, it starts to slow down right away, and if it were in the transonic zone, it leaves immediately, and they start to slow down, especially for pellets, not so much slugs. But the key, again, is getting the right diameter, and that is 253 seems to work much better than 254, at least for me. It seems to be in the 35 to 37 range, and I'm gonna test it today, but I'm gonna continue with 36. I won't belabor this point, but again, the goal in shooting slugs, and that's what I do mostly, that's why I make them, that's why I love shooting them, is to get some great accuracy in windy days at long distances. That's what I'm gonna do today. Let's get right to it. Okay, first shot. Look at that with 37s. Woo! Wow. Okay, there's a 5-shot group with the 36s, 37s, just testing out. I'm gonna try another one just below it. .905. Okay, I wasn't too pleased with the 37. Started out okay. I wanted to break into the video right now just to explain this board very quickly and briefly. we just shot the 37-253 dish. Excellent, 0.87. We have 4 under an inch, little spreading. I stopped there because it was windy, and I said, that's okay. 37 seemed to work in my gun. I'm going to spare you. I'm not even going to show it in the video, but I shot, these are the 36 again, which I just shot at day 1. None of them were great, all around an inch and over. Nothing here is fantastic, but still respectable and good. So now I switched over, and this is what you're going to see right after I finish speaking here. I shot the 35 grain cup base in 253. 3 of them touched, but 3 of them spread out. I wasn't happy with that. Then I went up to this one right here, and I shot the 35 dish. Well, that came out to a 0.7 group. So then I went up here, and I shot 2 more, 0.7 at 100 yards. That's 3 in a row. The next one, these are all 5-shot groups, 2 went in the same hole. This is a 105, so it's an MOA, just above MOA, technically. Shot a sub MOA again. Don't know, that must have been shot somewhere. Shot above 10 shots at 1.2 inches. So if you want to talk about consistency and not cherry picking, here you go. 1, 2, 3 groups in a row, 0.7 at 100 yards with a, I have to break in on my break-in. So this second or third group with a 253, I like to be totally frank and honest. I did not notice, but these are 6 shots. One of them, the second shot got blown away. So as I was editing, I noticed it. So I have to disclose that the third one, although it did come in at 0.7 for the 5 shots, it was about an inch with the 6th shot, with that one where the breeze came right at my face and kind of pushed it down. So in the name of honesty and being frank, that third group wasn't exactly a 0.7, but you can see that it's still very accurate. I just wanted to make sure that that was disclosed in the video. 35 dish. The rest of the 35 dishes were all sub or just MOA, and here was a 10-shot group. So I just wanted to break in to explain this board. So in case you're looking at this and thinking that the dish didn't do well, that was the cup base. That was it. Check out the rest of the video and the rest of the shooting on the 35 cup, all in 253, 35 dish, all down the middle. This is the 35 grain. This is a cup base. This is a little different. I'm going to try it out anyway. On the bottom left. $909. No, these are not as good. Nah, okay. Well, 3 touching. This is a 35 dish above the cup. We're going to do this one target above the cup. Pretty nice. Whoa. 3 in the same hole. Okay. Okay, that was pretty clear. So that's probably the best group I did today. Okay, so at this point, it looks like the 37s were a little too heavy and maybe not right for this tune. The 36s, they kind of opened up, even though the day before they were really good on that other target. And now the 35 seem to be shooting, so what I'm shooting well, 35 dish, because you see the bottom was a 35 cup, and the top was a 35 dish. Let's try the middle targets with 35 dish. And these are 253 slugs. Okay, I'm going to start at the very top. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is definitive. I'm going to do a few more, but it looks like the 253 35 dish is performing better than the 36 grain dish. Again, these are AVS Slugs, in case I didn't mention. Oh, second group, or actually the third group, with the 35 grain 253. Here we go. Okay. So in case you think wind doesn't affect even slugs at 100 yards, it does. That second shot, wind's coming at me, pulled the slug down. See that? I shot that a little higher because I felt the wind was coming in my face. Let's do the third group. And the great thing is these are shooting about 900 feet per second. It'd be nice if I had a slug ready. All right, so we got a breeze coming at me and left to right. So it's gonna pull it down and push it to the right. So let's see. Wow, okay. Yep, this is the slug. All right, the fourth one down, this is the fifth group. Hold that one. There you go, group after group. I'll pull one, let's go to the next one. Wow. All right. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's pretty clear. Okay, so with very much confidence, I can tell you that in this CZ barrel, at least mine, and the Kalibrgun Cricket, the 35 grain dish base is spot on at 100 yards, shooting about 919 feet per second. Now, it's possible that in your gun, a 36 grain or 37 might do fine. There's a certain acceptable range of weights and length for this given twist, which I believe is 1 in 17.7, which is most 25s CZs, at least that I'm experiencing. I'm going to try the Catran next, but let's go down range and take a look at those groups, and then we'll measure them at home. New board for the Catran, Air Marks, I think it's Air Max Arms Catran. It's also a 25, also a CZ barrel. I'm hoping that that 35, if I've got the same power, should be just as accurate. Let's go. So, 37 grain, definitely under an inch. But then it opened up. I don't know what happened. 36 grain, inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a third, inch and a half, inch and a quarter. So they're okay. As you saw on the other board, they were pretty good. But then here, I shot the cup base and 3 of them touched and 3 didn't. Now that's not definitive, but when I see them open up like this, I'm like, no, that was a 35 grain. But look at this, 35 grain dish. What a difference a base makes. That is sub MOA all day long. So that was the first group, you saw that on camera. Here's the second group, absolutely under an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I did that. I think I shot 6, maybe 1 went off, I pulled it or something. That's sub MOA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a little over an inch. An inch. An inch. I don't know if that was, I don't know what that was. That's why I didn't use this one. And then this is a 10-shot group of just over an inch. So not quite MOA, but it's 10 shots. I just felt like every time I was going to shoot it, it was just going to hit its mark. So this is clearly a winner. Damn flies. It's clearly a winner as far as slugs go in the Kalibrgun Cricket. And that is the first Kalibrgun Cricket. 35 grain, dish base, 253 AVS slugs, lights out. So here's that board, walked out from 100 yards.